So on to day 8 we go, visiting the Universal theme parks. Today back to our least favourite of the 4, which is Universal Studios. It's an arcade park, but it clearly shows that it was the first park and a lot of the rides are dated and screen based, but it's a bit of a shorter day. We spent a little bit of time more in the room this morning than we usually would have, just to catch up a little bit, have a little bit of a rest, and the park's only open until 6 as well, so we should get a good rest tonight as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes today. So just an update on the weather, as yesterday was probably the hottest day I think I've ever experienced in Orlando. Today there is a bit more cloud cover, but don't let that confuse you. It is still deathly hot and deathly humid. Again, recording this, it's 10 AM in the morning and you just literally step outside and you're sweating. It's just crazy. Since we had that thunder shower, which was Saturday of last week, so 6 days ago, which lasted 1 hour, we haven't seen a drop of rain. The forecast keeps saying each day now that there might be a chance, but then it gets to the actual day and it just disappears. So not complaining though. You want it to be nice and warm, but you just have to really make sure that you're keeping hydrated. Here we go, 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 here we go. And there's just a quick look at the construction of the new Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift coaster that's going in here that replaced the Rip Ride Rocket. You can see the supports are already in, the first bits of the coaster are already being installed. I think it's next year that opens. It should be a very good addition to that park and very much needed.
The whole show. I don't know.
Dale, thank you. She's trying to watch her language. All right, Dale, where are you from?
England.
England. Oh, wonderful.
Beautiful. Dale from England, everybody.
So, who are you with?
Right over here. Let's get. You got a camera, guys?
The camera? The twins.
Let's get a picture. The twins.
Oh my.
Okay. Anybody have a camera? Or?
1, 2, 3.
Wait. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was very good. I'm so sorry. Just, we do have some kids in the audience.
You want me to cut a kid?
I do not. I want you to talk to the kids before the cutting begins. Dale, if you would, right over here. Yeah, she's just going to talk to the kids.
All right, kid. Listen to your old Uncle Marty. Never drink beer for breakfast, all right? Even though you see Mom doing it, it's because she has to deal with you all these years. But let me just say, if she wants a mimosa before math, please, just give her that chance.
Okay.
It is time for her to relax.
Thank you. Good information. And now a safety tip.
Oh, right. It's about this. Yeah, you see this big sharp knife? Well, it's big, but it is not sharp. We always only have dull knives on set, or they are plastic, or they're dull and plastic like the Kardashians. Wow. Thank you. It's universal. rehearsal. All right. So this gag has been created by professionals, so please do not try this at home.
Right. Try it at a friend's house.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah. Right. Everybody on 3, scream along.
Here we go. Oh,
Close up. Yeah. Thanks.
here we go.
On 3.
Ready to scream? 1, 2, 3.
Scream. Ah! Scream. Oh, that's good. That's good. Whoa. Dude, it's in her arm.
You went too deep.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yes.
Really?
No.
No. What do we do?
Picture. He's at the camera. There he is.
Oh, he's ready now. Attaboy. Thanks.
All right. Wonderful. Is that all right? Yeah. Good, that's consent. All right. So, you're going to help me bring my creature to life, all right? Thank you. Stay right here for a minute. I'm so proud to introduce the greatest creation I think I've ever made. Can I get a drum roll, please? I'd love to introduce for all of you, Eddie! Eddie!
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, I thought you said this for a children's show or something.
Yes, you've seen the live action Dora the Explorer, yes?
Yes.
He's
Yes.
for the sequel, where
Oh, really?
she learns to run really rappy though.
Right.
Let me just say it doesn't go well. All right here on the X. Wonderful. Now just put your arms down like this. Now this is a television shoot. You're going to help me bring my creature to life, so when you move, he moves just like that. All right? All right, but I'm going to power it up in just a moment. Stay still. However, I do have a few bugs that have been still working out, so you may feel the tiniest, itty bitty. But the best part is you're black out, and then when you wake up, your pants will be wet.
Okay. Let's get a quick picture, guys. All right, Dale. Big smile for the insurance company. Thank you.
Right there. All right, here we go.
Oh, easy. All right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Just see the lights.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
You're fine. That's it. You got him turning. All right, now you're just going to lift up your right arm.
Oh,
Look at that.
okay.
Good. Bring it back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, one more time. Keep it up. Now we're going to go left and right and left. And they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar fan. All right. So let's just wave to the kids. Hi, kids. I'm Eddie. I live under your bed.
No.
I live in your closet. Okay. All right. Just go ahead and put your hand on your stomach and take a bow down. Look at this. Wonderful. Come back up. Put your arm down to your side. I'm gonna power you down.
Nice.
Eddie, you were fantastic.
Nice. There it is. Big hand, everybody. Our
Cheer for
brave
Eddie.
volunteer. There we go. Good job there. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. No, not so fast. That's for you. Little picture for your refrigerator. Big hand for the beautiful Dale. Everybody, one more time.
So we're just about to watch the show Animal Actors. Not really too sure what animals are going to be in it, but there is a little dog over there on the left side, so we shall see.
Rodney here is going to show you some of the basic movie dog techniques that every good dog needs to know before they go on a set. The first thing that we train them is a mark. Just like human actors have to hit marks in a scene, so do our animal stars. I'll place this on the stage. He's going to know where to go. All right, Rodney. Good work. Good job. Then after they learn that marking and training the basics, like I said, sit. Good. I'll lie down. Good boy. For those lazy scenes, on your side. I think you guys are very easily impressed. On your side. Good. Belly rub. Good. Belly rub. Get on your back. Get on your back. Good job. Straighten it. Now we want to have our behaviors on both sides. So Rodney also has other side. Other side. Head down. Stay. Straighten it and cross your paws. Cross them. Cross them. A little farther. Cross. There you go. And those are the basics. Good job. Let's do one where he has to play a naughty dog and needs to get out of trouble by looking really cute. All right, good work. Good boy. Put your feet up. And what do you do then a bad dog? Stay. All right, and those are the basics. Good job, big guy. Come over here. Rodney wants to show off a little bit more, so we're going to move on to something a little bit more complicated. He needs the help of a child volunteer, though. Somebody who loves dogs. That's going to be really important. Let's see. Say here, Beth. How many most difficult training techniques used on a movie set called the workaway? All right, go to your mark. The workaway gets its name because the dog is going to be working while facing away from the trainer. So to set that up, I'll start by placing one of Rodney's favorite treats on the ground for him to focus on. I'm then going to move behind Rodney, and I'm going to be using only verbal cues. Sit. Good, stay. This is the workaway. Good, stay. Rodney. Get back to your work. Rodney, get on your work. Beat that. Get on your work. Oh, hi there, Stolly. Where are you going? Wherever I want. Bye, Stolly. Get on your work. Get on your work. This is the workaway. Watch it. Sit. Good. Wave. Wave. Rodney, you can do it. Wave. Yes, good. Lie down. Down. Stay. Head down. Head up. Head down. Watch it. Head down. Gonna help him out a little bit. Head down. Good. Head up. Head up. On your feet. On your feet. Stay. Back up. Back. 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 Back up. Back up. Back up. Back. Good. Take a bow. Bow. All right, that's Rodney with the workaway. Great job, Rodney. You are all done, buddy. Off you go. Great job. Take one and action. Stay. Down. Stay. Down. 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 Kiva. Oh. Okay, can't blame me for that one. Come on over here, Kiva, come. Kiva, come here. Good job. Come here. Come here. Let's get you ready. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Sit. Lay down. Good. Crawl. Crawl. Stay. Good. Take 1.5. Down. Good. Stay. Good girl. Keep that crawl. Crawl. Down. Down. Stay. Good job. Okay, now big leap. Big jump. Big jump. Ah, that was close. Okay, I'm gonna help her out just a little bit. Hey, Kiva, come. Kiva, come here. You can do it. You're very good at this. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. Down. Good. Crawl. 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 Good crawl. That's a good crawl. Good girl. Jump. Big leap. That's not it either. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta check this out. I think something might be wrong. Akiva? Akiva? Oh no, Akiva! This is awful. Just look at her. She's dead. You're dead. You're very dead. You're dead dog. Okay, hang on. He's dead! Oh, I just got a tweet. Too bad Akiva's dead. That movie deal got bumped up to $1 million. Not enough money. How about $2 million? On your side. On your side. Head down, stay. Stay. All right, how does he with that, cutie? Gets her every time. Like this. And that is an excellent flight from our African Mom Safari and a great catch by Caitlin. Nice shot, you two. You make that suit look good. Let's take a look at Frank doing his thing in Men in Black 2.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
In the movie, it appears that Frank can talk just like you and I. How we do that is we train him all the necessary head movements. A computer animator will come in, fill in all the details, and you get a scene like this one.
I'm Agent F now, Agent J's new partner. Who you eyeballing? Huh? Got kids? No. Want 'em?
As you can see, Frank only talks in the movies.
That's what you think, pal. Got any more of those treats on
Yeah,
the
here's
stove?
one for the good stuff's in the back.
Yes. Look out.
Thank you, Frank. Well, catch you and smile like you're having fun. Here we go. Nice. Don't move, Oliver. Do not move. You do not want to startle a bird on your head, okay? He is gone. I am so... Oh, no. That's disgusting. That bird left you an autograph on your hat. Let it dry. You guys can look it off in about 30 minutes, okay? Free souvenir on the house. Stand up, Oliver. We're going to try this again. Put two hands out. Let's give that bird two targets. This way she can't miss. But I need some help with my whistling. Everybody whistle. Oliver, duck! Oliver, duck! Oliver, duck. There's a duck, that's all. Stand up, Oliver. The real bird you're going to catch is right up there. You didn't get the little bird, so I'm going to have you get this vulture. Okay, put those hands out together. Look right up there. He's going to land right there. Universal Studios newest animal trainer, Oliver.
Thank you.
Let them feel that vital burn. Have you never invaded a city before? You aim like my mother, who has very good aim. Next time, let your dog try.
Brandon. Hi, Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Nice to meet you both. Welcome to the Night Bars. Hey, you guys do magic, right?
Yeah, we do some magic.
Respect. Yeah, that's kind of what it's all about.
Can you do some? Sorry.
It's okay. We've finished up at Universal Studios today. It's currently just past 6:30. The park actually closed at 6 today because there was an event on, and we're going to head to Denny's for our tea, see what that's like. Here it is.
America's Diner.
Yeah.
So here we go, we got the food. Katie's got the fried steak, and I've got the chicken, broccoli and mash. Already had a little bit of mine, as you can see, and very nice so far. Katie?
Yeah, it's good. I was expecting it to be like an actual steak, but it's more like a burger. But it's good. So because we're both big eaters, we've decided to get dessert today. I've got the cookie dough, and Aaron's is on the way. He's got an Oreo sundae, which when it arrives, we'll show you what it looks like.
Look at this. Absolute mountain of brownie. so a bit of a wrap up of day 8. So we actually had a little bit of a lazier morning this morning. I think 7 full days of constantly going hard at it finally took its toll. So when we got back last night, we decided we were going to have a little bit extra in bed. So we had an hour more in bed than we've usually been having. I went and got a coffee at about 9 o'clock just from down the road at McDonald's, but we were sick of having McDonald's breakfast, so we thought we'd have a bit of a change. So I went and got my coffee from down there, and then I came back, Katie was ready, went down to the park about 9:30, went to City Walk, got to the Studios Park, and went to their cafe. Katie had a bit of it was like a bit of a fruit bowl, wasn't it?
There was a fruit bowl that I had of yours, and then a bit like a yogurt pot with granola and some fruit in there as well, so it was nice to have a change.
Yeah, and I had a bit of like a morning toasty that was on a ciabatta, and it was nice to have something different, to be honest. And then after that, we went on to see the Jason Bourne Spectacular again, didn't we?
Yeah, so we did watch it on the first day we was there, but we wanted to go and just watch it again when we was passing, because the show was, I think we only had to wait about 10 or 15 minutes for it, so we just thought, why not? Because we did enjoy it the first time round. It were just as good, but there were a couple of glitches through it, so about halfway through it did pause, and one of the ladies who working backstage kind of came on stage and apologised for it and stuff like that. But you can imagine the amount of technology that they use, there are always going to be some glitches and stuff like that. So it did get back up and running. So we did watch the whole show. There were just that glitch bit halfway through, but yeah, it was still really good.
Yeah, so after that we then just went along the way a little bit and went to see the horror makeup show. One of the things I was looking forward to seeing, actually, and one of the things we couldn't do the first time we went just because we missed out time-wise. I think the last showing had just gone by the time we got to it. So we got there, and we were glad we actually got to see it, because this week they've announced, I think it's in 4 days' time from now, that they're actually going to close the show for a while and revamp it. It was an excellent show. We both really enjoyed it. It was funny. They had a couple of acts in there, like they do, like with the knife that you will have seen. Like they use in the movies. Really good show, about 20 minutes, but nice and fun. Everyone involved, very funny. It did have a little bit of a dated feel to it, but it didn't matter so much to it, because it was sort of part of the show. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that in the future. Hopefully don't change it up too much, maybe just modernise it a little bit. But we both really enjoyed that, and we did have a good laugh in it. Yeah,
it was actually really funny, quite surprising. I went into it not knowing what it were, and I actually thought the person who was doing it was actually a makeup artist, which she were, but I thought she actually did makeup on someone and did, like, for example, a Dracula makeup or Frankenstein or something like that. So it were different to what I expected, but it was still really, really good, and I really enjoyed it, and I would go back and watch it again. But after that, we then went to watch another show just a bit further along, and that was the Animal Actors. So a few videos will have been put on there just of the show, and it was really cute because there was lots of dogs in there, birds, and by the look of it on the video before it started, they do have other animals as well. So they have like otters in there and other types of animals, so it looks like each show might be different, so then it gives animals rest between different shows, so they're not overworked and stuff like that. So it's nice that it looks like the animals are getting the care that they need as well.
Yeah, so I actually enjoyed that as well. I'm not the biggest animal person, but it was a really nice little wholesome show. A few of the dogs and the animals doing their own thing a little bit in between as well, just showing. That's why they say you don't work with children or animals. But I think it's all part of the show. I think the trainers are used to the pets and having their own little ways and doing things, but some really funny little bits and some really good bits where you can see that the animals are really well trained. So after that we did E.T. again, just a quick ride on E.T. They do that thing with the cards where they take everybody's name and at the end, and it really works. And this time it didn't work. There was 12 of us on the card, and the only person who E.T. remembered was James. I don't remember being called James, and I certainly don't think Katie's called James. But again, it's a good attraction. It was an opening day attraction, so it is showing its age. But Katie got the prime spot on that one, actually. She got the bike with E.T. in at the front. We were popping his head up and down. So after that, we went to Simpsons Land. We did the little Korg and Kados, I think it is, coaster, which is just a little up and down coaster. And then we went and had a Lord Lad donut between us.
Yes, the very big donut, and it was absolutely delicious. Loved it.
It really was. So we were a bit sceptical because we thought, donut, how long is it going to be in there? Is it going to be a little bit stale? It wasn't. It was really, really nice. And it was that big, we shared it.
Yeah.
And that sort of did us for like a dinner time snack. So we didn't actually have any proper dinner today. We just had that with the later breakfast that we had.
Yeah, and then after we had that, we carried on around the circle because it's a bit of a circle in that park because there's a lake in the middle. We got to Men in Black, so we rode that again. We have rode that a few times before, but it was nice to ride it again, and I got more points than Aaron, so I win.
Yeah, she did, but the thing is, you sort of go up against another team in the other car, but then it takes an average score. Now, last time, me and Katie was actually in on our own.
Yeah.
There meant to be 6 seats, and it was just me and Katie on last time. So we got Galaxy Defenders last time. Now, unfortunately, we had a couple of stragglers with us this time, which meant we ended up being mediocre.
Yeah.
But,
so basically, me and Aaron are better, just the two of us.
Yeah, so we just, as always, we prefer to do it ourselves. But again, it wasn't very busy. We got straight on, so it's good fun when you're waiting 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So after that, we went to Harry Potter Land again. Had a quick look round, did Nocturne Alley. We didn't do that last time or any of the other times we've actually been to Halloween Horror Nights. So it just shows you can go multiple times and find little bits. So we did that. We went on Escape from Gringotts, which is one of the better rides in that park. Unfortunately, as can be the theme a little bit at times, in Universal Parks there was a slight delay of about 20 minutes, so it ended up being 45-50 minutes altogether. But we've sort of realised whenever there is these delays, they're generally 15-20 minutes. They're never usually longer than that.
No.
That's been par for the course with it. So after that, we went on the Transformers ride, and all day things had been 10 or 15 minutes, and we got to the front and it said half an hour, and thought, well, okay, no problem. Well, I'll let Katie tell you about the kids.
Well, so basically, because the park was closing early at 6 o'clock again because there was a private event, and it's some sort of graduation for kids. I don't know what age group they are, but high school kids. So they are quite young and loud. They must get let into the park early before their event officially starts, and the queue was just full of these kids because you know who they are. They're all in matching t-shirts and like groups and stuff like that, and I've never been in a queue line that is so loud. The points that we both had to put our hands on our ears because they're just all screaming, and which is not enjoyable. And then we got on the cart to go on the ride, and they were just screaming and talking between themselves and shouting throughout the whole thing. Sometimes you were struggling to actually hear what was happening on the ride, so it weren't really that enjoyable. So yeah, we kind of didn't like that. And then once we come off that, we were going to go onto the Mummy, but all day we're probably about like a 15-minute wait. But by the time we got to it, with all these school kids coming on, it said 75 minutes, and we just thought no. So we did actually head out the park at that time. It were 5:30 and the park were closing at 6 anyway, so it was only a half an hour short exit, but we just didn't really want to be queuing with all those kids again, so we left.
No, there was literally, because if you'll know the park, you'll know it's sort of New York that goes from the entrance to the park, and there was just streams and honestly thousands of these kids, and like Katie says, in groups of about 50, all in the same top with this graduation celebration, whatever the event was. And we both just turned to each other and we just said, we don't want to stay till 6. It was just manic, and yeah. I know it's a theme park at the end of the day, but it was just noisy. They're just all being silly, and you know, we don't mind being silly, but it's just over the top here in America. So we just said, you know what, we'll call it a show tonight, and let them have the event, and we'll go back. So then that came to the final thing of the day, which was Denny's.
Yeah, so that was somewhere that we'd never been before, and we just went to go see what it's like, and to be honest, we actually really enjoyed it. They have a massive selection of food, from burgers to steaks to like chicken, fried chicken and stuff like that, so there was a good selection, and we did really enjoy the food, to be honest. We both finished our plates and got the desserts, which the desserts were the highlight. They were absolutely fantastic. The cookie dough for me, loved it. And you enjoyed your
Yeah, really enjoyed
Oreo
it.
Sunday
It's
brownie.
most definitely American portions.
Yeah, they're huge.
We were gonna share a dessert, but Denny's actually do a thing where if you join up, you get a free dessert. So we just said, well, we might as well have one each, thinking, you know, it'll just be like an English dessert where you get it at the end of a meal, and you know, it's an okay size, no, like Mount Everest.
Yeah, and considering the $5 each, the desserts.
Yeah.
Excellent value for money, and the refills as well for the Coke. That we both got Coke, and it's unlimited refills, so you could have as much as you wanted. And the waitress just kind of like asked if you want another one. You didn't have to ask, which is really good out there. But yeah, we kind of had to roll ourselves out back to the hotel because we were so full.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it's one of them. The prices are fantastic. So, like Katie says, we basically had 2 Cokes each. We had our main meal, which was big. We had a dessert each, and it came to $50.
That included the free dessert taken off. So.
And then, you know, you do, as is the case here, you give a good tip, because the poor woman running around doing about 15 tables all at once, juggling glasses, plates, everything.
One woman serving all of those tables.
You know, so
her.
they do deserve the tip they get, and obviously the base wage in America and a lot of places isn't great, so they do rely on the tips. And she was well worth a tip. She did look after us, and she made a few alterations, especially to some fussy people's foods. But
I only asked for no caramel sauce.
But you know, she was straight to it. It wasn't even a poem. It was, well, I'll do this for you if you'd like. So in the case, it was the caramel sauce that Katie didn't like, and she said, well, do you want me to put chocolate on for you?
Yeah, that's something I didn't ask. She automatically said that.
So you know, you can't knock it really.
And
They do
the
do a good
gravy.
job.
So we're both our meals come with gravy, but the gravy over here isn't the gravy that we're used to. It's white, so it's more like a white pasty. I don't even know.
Yeah, we have had it back home sometimes. Generally, I think we've got it from Aldi, and it's a bit like the Bisto that you'd make, and we've really not enjoyed it at all. It's not been nice at all, but the lady put it in a separate bowl for us.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I actually liked it. So obviously we can't make it properly whenever we make it, because it was a nice gravy.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, the meal was great.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best meals we've had so far in the 8 days we've been here. And really both enjoyed it.
Yeah, we definitely did. So tomorrow we're going to
We're going to Islands of Adventure out. We're going to have a quick go on Velocicoaster, and we're going to nip over to the studios. We're going to go to the Leaky Cauldron and have a breakfast. That will probably set us up until 3, 4, maybe even 5 o'clock, because it'll be a full breakfast. Once we've had that, we might nip on the Mummy, then get the train over to Hogsmeade, and then spend the rest of the day in Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
Which I think tomorrow is till 8 o'clock, so it should be a nice full day again.
Yep, so that's the next video.